We have been studying our journey from God's requirements of our lives, which is stated in the moral law, the 10 commandments, to the kingdom of grace. Now, what is the difference? At least when we look at the Bible and the stories in the Bible, we will see amazing differences between these two. For example, under the law, what is required? 100% righteousness is demanded from us, and if you can't give it, then what is demanded from us is eternal death. So under the law is the way of death. But under grace, Jesus imparts 100% the gift of righteousness to us, and He becomes for us the new and living way. So grace becomes, through Jesus Christ, the new and living way for us. Under the law, we know that if the clean person touched an unclean situation or a person, then that clean person became unclean. But under grace, Jesus touched Jesus who was the clean, touched everyone who was unclean, and the unclean became clean. So there again you have a huge major difference between how the law functions and how grace functions. And finally, when they were both given, what was the difference? We know that when the law was given, everybody who touched the mountain or around the mountain died. Do you know the number of people who died around the mountain? 3,000 people died when the law was given around that time. But when grace came on the day of Pentecost, the beginning of the Christian church, we know that 3,000 people who were sinners were saved. Isn't that a wonderful story? 3,000 died when the law was given, 3,000 were saved when grace was given. And so we know why the Bible says so clearly, for you are not under law, but you are under grace, and by grace are you saved through faith, and that not of yourselves. It is the gift of God. This is Rohini Virathan, wishing you a very, very pleasant day for Breakthrough today.